I have a recurring nightmare where I'm 85 years old, living in a cardboard box, and my only asset is a collection of old action figures with missing limbs. It sounds dramatic, but I'm an overthinker, and the stock market is my final boss. You see, to me, investing always sounded like something for people named Bartholomew, who wear silk robes and eat grapes off a vine. When I see those red and green flickering candles on the news, my brain just enters flight or fight mode. It looks like a casino, where the house always wins. And I'm the guy who accidentally gambles away his rent because I pressed the wrong button. For years, my strategy was keeping cash in a shoebox. A very sturdy 2018 Nike shoebox. But I finally realized that between inflation and my habit of buying $7 lattes to avoid eye contact with baristas, the shoebox was losing value every day. I needed a way to grow my money that didn't involve becoming a professional day trader or developing a stomach ulcer. The biggest hurdle was the starting line. How do you invest when you have exactly $0? My bank account currently looks like a list of insufficient funds notifications and frowny face emojis. Here's the reality. You don't start with the stock market. You start with a personal self-audit. For me, I spent an afternoon looking at my recurring subscriptions and realized I was paying for a gym that I haven't visited since 2019, and 3 streaming services I barely watch. By cutting the fat, I didn't have $0 anymore. I had $50. That's the seed. You don't need a fortune to start. You just need to stop letting your money leak out of your pockets like water. Once you find that first $50, you aren't a spectator anymore. You are an owner. Once I had that first 50, I ignored the guys on social media telling me to buy the latest crypto or leverage my life savings into a Lamborghini. My heart can't handle that. I get palpitations from a moderately paced flight of stairs. No, instead, I found the index fund. Think of it like this. Instead of trying to pick the one winning horse in a race, which is impossible because horses have very judgmental eyes, you just buy the entire track. An index fund, like the S&P 500, is just a giant basket. It holds pieces of the 500 biggest companies in America. Apple, Amazon, Microsoft, the companies that make the snacks I eat while I'm panicking, they're all in there. And that's really assuring, because if one company fails, the other 499 carry the load. Honestly, it's the closest thing to legal cheating I've ever found. So, why not just keep the cash in a savings account? Well, because of the monster known as inflation. Inflation is like a roommate who eats 3% of your pizza every single night without using a plate. Eventually, you're just left with a box and some crumbs. To outrun the pizza thief, you need compound interest. Einstein supposedly called it the eighth wonder of the world. And that guy was pretty good at math. So I'm listening. If you put that $50 a month into your basket and leave it alone for 30 years, the math, it just gets weird. You see, you aren't just earning interest. Your money is having its own babies. Over time, your small contributions are dwarfed by the growth. You stop working for your money, and your money finally starts doing the heavy lifting for you. The hardest part for an overthinker like me isn't starting, it's staying. If I check the app every day, I'll have a breakdown and sell everything to buy a bunker in the woods. The pros who try to time the market usually end up losing to the boring people who just buy the index and go for a walk. So that's my plan. I'm buying the haystack, ignoring the noise, and focusing on the long block. So if you're tired of feeling left behind, subscribe and join the Overthinkers Investment Club. We'll figure out how to thrive together. I'm Andy, and I'll see you in the next one. Wait, did I lock the front door? I definitely locked it. Or did I? Ah, crap.